Again, I was saying, I really respect each and every one of you guys' time. It is 12:07. We usually start these calls at 12:05. We have quite a few people that we want to bring up, that to speak today, give you a little tips and some training. But we do respect your time every Saturday that you come out. We know how important it is. Your Saturdays are important. I know mine's is very important. I have grandkids. They always have games. They got something going on. So we want to definitely respect your time and not go over. So again, I want to recap some things that was basically stated so that, if you missed that Friday starter call, guys, those calls are so important. And I understand people are at work. I used to work a 9 to 5, so I still respect the person that go to their job every, single day. You might not want to go, but you got to go. You got to do what you got to do until you can come off that job. Fortunately, I did what I had to do, and I was able to come off my job at the age of 42. I'm now, well, shoot, I got a birthday coming up. Oh, and I'll be 59. So thank you, Jesus, for allowing me to see that day come up in 3 more days. But I want to say, you know, there's people that have to go to work. So we do understand you can't get on the calls, but we do have a recording. So you can get on those recorded calls and listen to the fire starter call. And that happens every Friday at 12 noon Eastern time. We have our Thursday call that happens 8 p.m. Eastern time. That's usually our Thursday cutoff call. So we want to make sure that all of our pre-enrollees get on that call and hear the opportunity again. We have, what is the other corporate call we have? We have the Monday corporate call. So basically, I'm just giving you the schedule of the corporate calls. There are other calls that team members put together. So I don't have those in front of me, but you're more than welcome to join those particular calls as well if you have those times. If you're connected in our chats, which is so important, you want to be plugged into the chats. I've found that many people are still not plugging their teams or their people into these chats. For some reason, I don't know why. But guys, you are doing your team a disservice if they're not getting the information. I know for a fact that I'm a busy person. And the minute I get somebody on board, I plug them into the chat. That way they're plugged in. And that's what GPS means. Get in, plug in, and stay in. We want people plugged in because guess what? You're not going to always be there to tell them every single thing. But if they're in the chats, they're going to get the information without, with that way you don't have to worry about, remembering, oh, did I tell this person? Did I tell that person? Again, if they're in the chat, they're plugged in, they're getting the same information. And that way they're not impeded by their success as well, because they can also, get to where they need to go, in this company without necessarily you stopping them. Okay. Or impeding, I would say impeding their success. And if you're on this call and if you're not in a chat, by all means, get with your sponsor. And if your sponsor just plug you into these chats, then you know what? Find a way. I always say water finds a way. You can find a way. Winners find a way. Figure out how. Look at in the back office, find out who your upline is, and keep reaching and get to the top so that you can figure out what you need to do. Okay. Now let's just. I want to say he mentioned something about the international wellness packs. Guys, they said those packs are flying off the shelf. You want to get people buying those particular packs. Those packs have all of your essential vitamins such as your aminos, your super greens, your super reds, the magnesium. These are, he wants to be in this camera for some reason. Okay. But anyway, that international wellness pack is a great pack to introduce to people, to allow people to know that these are the essential vitamins that we all need. But guess where it starts? It starts with us. Use those products, guys. If you use the products, Live Good will become a part of you. The passion in you will actually change for you. You'll have the passion. You don't have to fake it till you make it. Believe me, when you start using these products, they will make you feel good. And you know what they say? When you feel good, you do good. You'll want to go out and share this product. You'll want to stick to what the mission is. The mission of our company, guys, what is the mission? And I always want to state that every time on this call. The mission is to what? Get healthy. Put it in the chat if you know it. I want everybody, just put it in the chat. Get healthy, stay healthy, and not spend a fortune doing it. When you get that mission and you really understand that and mastered that particular mission, the game is over. You have what it takes to go out here and share this business. That's what this business is about. Our concept is very simple. We have a buyer's membership, a club of what is it? A club membership. Okay, it's our buyer's club. And all we're doing is sharing with people, and what we're not doing is hurting them. We are not hurting anybody with a 995 program. We're not hurting them when they try our products, because we even give them a 90-day money back guarantee. We don't even want the content that's in this bottle. We say, send it back with an empty bottle. No questions asked. We're not going to ask you, hey, what went wrong? All we want you to do is try the product. And guess what? I know from my own experience, everybody who I've shared this with, I have no one have complained about this product. As a matter of fact, they might not even build the business, but guess what they do? They go in every month and buy a product, and then they go back and buy another product, and they buy more product. My retention is at, I would say, a 99.9% retention. Everybody who I personally put on the books are still there. I might have one person who was a networker who decided they didn't want to do Live Good, but they wanted to do whatever they wanted to do. But I would have stayed on if they know what I know. But they decided they wanted to do something else, and that's okay. I'm not mad at that person. We're still friends at the end of the day, but that's what that person chose to do. For some reason, I don't know what the reason was, because it really wasn't a real reason. He just said he wanted to do something else. And that's fine with me. But guess what? He would have had a great position. He would have had a lot of spillover, I'm sure, by now. But he decided, okay, not to pay his $9.95, and then he went in and inactivated or opted out. I would highly recommend, if you are in this and if you are listening to the sound of my voice, you do not want to do that. Make sure, as a matter of fact, go into your back offices and go hit become a member. I want everybody to go check your membership, because you might have paid for the year. But what you don't want to go, what happened is that year to go by, and then guess what? Your credit card may have changed what was on the back office. And the system can't go in and take that $9.95 or the $99.95. It may not can't get that. You do not want to go that to go unnoticed. So whatever you do, go back there, because there's nothing your upline can do. There is nothing I can go to Nauder and say, Nauder, please, this person's a good person. They meant well. The system, it has nothing to do with the human. This is all fair. It is the human it is the computer that controls our promotions in the system. It is the it is the computer that control the what is it called? The compression. So that's why it's all fair here in Live Good. There is no human that can decide your promotion, like in our jobs. You know how you work at corporate America and it's so unfair, and you've been training that person, and that person really don't deserve the job. There was somebody's cousin or their family member they brought in to the job, and you had to be the one to train them. But you've been there for X amount of years, and now they want you to train this person to be the supervisor, when really you should be the one getting the promotion for the supervisor, right? The human can do that, right? Promote somebody else that don't deserve the position and give them that position. I've seen it happen. I'm sorry, I come from corporate America, and then that puts a bad taste in my mouth because I've seen it happen. But guess what? Not here in Live Good, not in the network marketing industry here. That doesn't happen, and it can happen because we have a system in place that will give you that promotion when it says, if you reach X amount and you qualify for that position, guess what? The system is going to automatically give you that promotion. No one can impede your promotion. Okay, so and I'm sorry, I got off tangent because that wasn't where I was supposed to go. We were talking about getting your international package, using the products, and then what else I wanted to talk about was also.
And Des, I wanna let you know I'm here.
Yay, good. Okay, all right. And then also another important thing I wanted to just go and say about the second wave, guys. We are in the second wave. What you don't want to do is miss out on the second wave. I don't care what you are doing. You need to stop and really pay attention to the person who I'm going to bring up, okay? Because she is somebody that is just relentless with the business. She has the passion. She has the desire. She has the drive. She is part of my team. Thank you, Jesus. And I'm just saying, she is somebody that literally she stayed focused. Stayed focused. She's true to the game. We always say, we laugh because, yes, we're married to Live Good. We actually have husbands, but our husbands actually know that there is no stopping us. We are married to Live Good, and Live Good is the way, and it is the ticket. And because there's the second wave that's going on, guys, you want to make sure you don't miss out by putting people on. Get your two, help two, and that is the ticket. You don't, I mean, I don't care. There's really no better way to put it. There is, the goal is we have not Tim. Ben has put a system in place. He's put the system in place, a free system at that, a free capture page. He's given us the tools. They also, and that was another thing I wanted to talk about, that they just invested in a studio. Okay. And what I loved about that is that Nauder brought a
recording in progress.
Nauder brought a good point out. He talked about how we as a company, we waited to put the money into a studio. We put our money into the ingredients of our products. Our products are the quality, the best quality products out there. You want to share this with everybody, guys. This company is separated from the rest. We are different from the rest. We are offering you the best products at the lowest possible price. We're giving you the highest amount of in tools. We're spending money in our tools, and we're giving it to you absolutely free. Guys, if you want to go out and you want to do things the way you want to do them and Live Good, as long as you reach to the top, we don't care. But we just want you to get to the top. But don't distract anybody else from getting to the top. Don't take away their money. If they don't have any extra money, guess what? Live Good allows you to get into this business at the lowest possible cost. This is why it's an ease of entry business. It's quickness of pay, a solid back end residual income. We are separated from the rest of the gang out there, guys. We are not charging you to have anything extra. We're giving you the tools absolutely for free. We're not charging you for any of our landing pages. We're not charging you for any of our those things that they're going to be creating now in the studio for all the product pages. Those are going to absolutely be given to you for free. Okay, if Ben can help it, he wants to see the little guy win. And guess what? Most of the time when we say the little guy, we're not belittling them. We're just saying many people are just average persons wanting to win, and they're coming with sometimes a shoestring budget. So therefore, we're giving you everything to win. There is absolutely no reason why you can't win. And we, as leaders here, we want to help you win. Your sponsor is a leader for sharing this opportunity with you. Look up to them. get the information. If you can't get it from them, get in those chats, ask questions, but we're here to help you win. The next person who I want to bring up is near and dear to me. She is a part of my success line. I didn't personally sponsor her, but the person who I sponsored someone who sponsored Trish. And in turn, I'm going to let her tell that story. But guess what? Sometimes it's not the person who you sponsor, who you're looking for. But guess what? It may be somebody deep down in the leg that may be that person. And guess what? Trish is that person. And she is now near and dear. We work together. We talk all the time. She's one of my friends. And I just want to say she's committed. She's focused. She knows the mission of this company. And she's somebody that we don't have a problem with putting in front of the room, because we know she's going to take you somewhere and not distract you with other things. She's going to take you where you need to go so that you can win in this business. Without further ado, I want to bring up my good friend, Trisha Costa. Take it away and tell them your story and how you got to be that ultimate diamond. Y'all stand up, put some fire in the chat for my newest diamond. She's my first diamond, and I am just so ecstatic. Y'all show some emotions, put something up there, clap, put it in the chat for her. Trisha Costa, take it away.
Thank you, Des. You know, I love you. And I love that the two people between us are gone. It's just you and me.
Oh, wow.
We got rid of those two people that were between Des and I. They both left to live good. So now it's Des and me. We're together in this. And so guys, first of all, in a spirit of transparency here, because this is my Live Good family. So I want to tell you guys the truth. I haven't slept in 48 hours. I was in an emergency room with my husband. Ooh, I don't want to get emotional. Anyway, that's why I didn't show up for the call yesterday. And that's why I'm late today, because I was meeting with a doctor here. But anyway, I wanted to show up for you guys. And because I love this, I probably look horrible, right? Because it's been 48 hours in the hospital. But I want to tell you guys that I don't deserve the congratulations, all the kudos, because in this business, you don't get anywhere on your own. So really, my team, my sideline, my upline, you guys are the ones that deserve the congratulations, because I couldn't have done it without you. I couldn't have done it without your support. I definitely couldn't have done it without my team that stuck around during the good, the bad, the ugly. You know, I've had my ups and downs. I think a lot of people know that I probably had the toughest journey to arrive at diamond, because I had the weirdest type of situation where I had platinums. Can you imagine a platinum that got to platinum overnight, then decide, oh, I'm just not making enough money. I am going to quit in, within like 90 from my team away. So one thing that, I can really tell you, you want to go diamond, gold, whatever it is that you want to go to, silver. So you have to make a decision that that's where you're going, and you don't allow anything or anyone to get in your way. So like right now, if I say, you know what, I made a decision that I'm going to meet with Des for lunch today, I'm not going to get distracted if somebody comes up to me and says, oh, are you sure you want to meet with Des? Like, I don't like her. She's like this or that. You really should meet with her for lunch. And then all of a sudden I'm questioning it. Oh, should I really go meet with Des? Guys, when you make a decision and you have an opinion of something, don't change it based on somebody else's decisions. When somebody quits my team, they don't have to pay for my son's college next year, and the tuition's $30K a year. And I don't want him to have a college fund. I want LiveGood to pay for this college. So that's my decision, that LiveGood is paying for my son's college. Am I going to allow somebody who quits my team on somebody who says no, or somebody who's rude to me, to change the fact that LiveGood is going to pay for my son's college? No. If it is to be, it's up to me. I'm going to make it happen. I don't care if everybody quits on me. Literally, if I had 5,000 people quit, I would start from scratch, because I decided that I'm going crown diamond and the next rank is going to be Royal Crown Diamond, and I'm going Royal Crown Diamond. Doesn't matter if it takes me 2 years, 5 years, or 10 years. It doesn't matter. That's where I'm going. Is it a terrible thing if I get to Royal Crown Diamond in 10 or 15 years and I'm making millions of dollars a year? No, it's a beautiful thing. And guess what? During that process, I did not destroy my reputation. I did not drag people through the mud with me because I stayed loyal to my company. I stayed loyal to my mission, to the mission of this company, which aligns with my mission. Because I love the fact that we are not a money company. There's a lot of money here for you to make, but we're not a money company. Most network marketing companies, they are money companies. It's a group of greedy people that get together and they say, let's put a compensation plan together where we keep a lot of money in our pocket, a comp plan that has a ton of breakage. Let's keep all this money in our pocket. Let's see how little we can pay these idiots. I mean, that is how network marketing companies are created nowadays. And then they say, okay, let's put together some lame, cheap product and charge them a fortune. That's how they do it. Oh, LiveGood's doing well. Let's copy a membership process here. Let's do a $20 membership instead of $10 because obviously we're greedy. If LiveGood's doing for 10, we need to do for 20. We have to double the income here on this membership. And let's just put some lame product together and say that it's lab tested, but we're not going to provide the certificate of analysis. It's not USDA certified organic. It's not organic certified. But let's try to copy what LiveGood is doing here. And let's be greedy and let's focus on the money. What is our mission? Our mission is to help people get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way. That's in alignment with who I am. I do want to help people around the world, especially in poor countries where they really struggle financially. And as you know, health and wellness can be very pricey. So that's something I want to do. That's a mission for me. That's belonging to something that's bigger than myself. And that makes my heart smile. That makes me excited to share this with people every day. If I join a company just for the money, yeah, I'm probably going to quit. So people that come in, especially the people that get to gold or platinum and then they turn around and they go do something else, guess what? They're greedy. They're all about the money. Oh, and the egos, you guys, the egos. Do you know who I am? I'm like, I've made $1 million over there. God forbid, I've been here for 90 days. I'm not crown diamond yet. I'm not making the $1 million that Tim Miller's making. I'm quitting. I mean, they're not going to offer me anything. Do you know who I am? Like, so the egos get in the way, the greed gets in the way. And that is the only time you're going to see somebody leaving LiveGood is somebody they have greed and they're focusing just on money, money, money. They don't care about the mission of the company. And here's the thing. Because when you're greedy, you make a lot of bad decisions. When you don't make decisions with good intentions, when you're all about the money and you'll roll over anyone to make money, when you're that way, you make a lot of bad decisions and you're so desperate for the money, money, money. You're so money hungry. You move on to the next thing and then that doesn't work out. But during that process, you destroyed people, right? You rolled over people. You're like, I don't care that I'm selling these people $2,000 packs. I don't care that I'm selling products to these people that are on back order for 4 or 5 months. They're not even going to get the order. Somebody on my team, the company that she went to, she was a platinum. Now I have people from that company joining my team. I have a big leader from that company that joined my team. She got to silver like in overnight, in a blink of an eye. And she told me that the people there are not delivering products, okay? Products that were purchased in September when my platinum left. They are not delivering products. And now when they want their money back, they say there's a 15% restocking fee. But you didn't unstock the product. I never received it. It was never sent to me, but I'm going to have to pay a restocking fee. That's how companies operate. So guys, if I can say one thing that made me succeed here, that took me to diamond, and it wasn't overnight, and it was an up and down battle. It wasn't easy, but what made me successful here is my focus. Laser, laser, laser focus. don't care who comes, who goes. Oh, you joined, great. You didn't join, that's great. Oh, you became platinum and you're leaving. Well, I feel really sad for you. I'm going to say a prayer for you because you're going to destroy your reputation. You're going to lose followers. I mean, your reputation's going to be in the mud in 90 days, and then you're going to move into the next thing, and your reputation's going to go further into the mud. In the meantime, guys, I am here building my Live Good family. And I'll tell you guys, going through this 48 hours has not been easy. I'm so grateful for so many of you. I'm not going to say names, but I'll tell you, feels that I have here. Look, I'm never emotional, but it's been a rough 48 hours and I haven't slept. So, but thank you to you guys like Kelly, Tim. I said I wasn't going to say names, but Nauder has been praying. And um, so staying here is so much more than, hitting diamond or making money, but having this amazing support group, like truly being part of something that's bigger than myself and having so many people that make you feel loved and accepted, and they are there for you no matter what. So what I tell you is, no matter how tough it gets, no matter how many people quit on you, no matter how many tough days you have with personality issues, two people call you and they're like, I don't like that person, and they're both on your team and you're trying to solve a relationship problem within your team, and you become a counselor for a minute. It doesn't matter, a package that didn't arrive on time or a product that was missing. Like, I have a good friend in Florida that the USPS lost her package. She's filing a claim with them. They're not giving the money back. All these little things that could happen. Stay focused. Stay focused. This company is going to be here for you in 20 years. This company is going to be here for your children, for your grandchildren, because the mission of the company is going to keep the company here. We have something of value for people. We don't have something just for some greedy person to make some money. And when you offer value, you have longevity. Look at Costco. I've had my Costco membership for 17 years. I am never letting go of my membership because I'm saving a ton of money with Costco. I have high quality products for low prices. Does that ring a bell, right? Like, high quality here, that's value. People are not going to cancel it. And I'll tell you this is so mind blowing to me. Even though I had my two top platinums leave my team and take hundreds of people with them, even with that, I have 90% retention on my team. So just think about that for a minute. I had two people that bulldozed through my organization. Okay. Like, they just bulldozed through it, not just their organization, but my organization as well. People that met them through my team and they took them away. I still have 90% retention. Any other company I've ever been with, if I had 50% retention, it was a miracle. Why is that? It's because we have something of value. We have an incredible lineup of products that this industry never even dreamt of having, because in this industry, we have a lot of talk. Oh, this product has studies and the ingredient comes from this Himalayan mountain. And then there's a nanotechnology that delivers right into your cells and it cures cancer. And that's the conversation in network marketing. We have no conversation. We have documentation, and that's worth way more than any type of conversation that people could have about a product. So when you have that for such low prices, number one is, how could you keep that a secret, right? How could you keep that a secret? You got to share that with people. You find something amazing if you care about people and you want to help people to get healthy, stay healthy. You're going to share that with them. It's not going to break the bank. So share this with as many people as possible, but have a goal, have a tangible goal. So what can you control? I can't control who stays, who goes, who joins, who doesn't join, who bulldozes through my organization. I have zero control over that. What I can control is I can show up every day. That is show up for you guys. So no matter what, you show up every day. It doesn't matter if you haven't slept for 48 hours, it doesn't matter if you look good, if you look bad, it doesn't matter. You show up and you have a tangible goal and you know how many people you're going to reach out to every single day. Can you control how many join? You cannot. But can you control how many you reach out to every day? Yes, you can. So have a tangible goal and stick with that goal. Don't allow anything to get in your way. It doesn't matter how bad of a day you had. Those high payoff activities need to be done. You got to reach out to people. Hey, have you already heard of Live Good? Hey, have you already taken the free tour with Live Good? Going from network marketing to membership marketing has been a game to give yourself this chance to take 5 minutes and check it out. Can I send you a video? Can I send you a link for a free tour? It's going to take 5 minutes. Reach out to people, and guys, take advantage of social media. I mean, yeah, I've built big teams in the past before I even knew what social media was. Facebook. I didn't even have Facebook, much less Instagram or TikTok or anything like that. I didn't even, it took me a while to even like social media a little bit, and I still built a big team. But the bottom line is, if you want to build a huge organization, it is so much easier to do it with social media. Why? If you do a video and 1,000 people watch that video in a few hours, take for you to actually reach out to 1,000 people one-on-one, right? So there's different approaches online. I see people that have a lot of success and they use all curiosity. That's not my personality. I'm like, hey, this is what I'm doing. If you want to check it out, click the link below. That's how I approach it. Some people just say, hey, I have found something amazing. I'm saving a ton of money and I have truly the highest quality products on the market today. If you want to save some money on health and wellness products, hit me up. I'll send you a link. However you're going to do it, just show up on social media. Show up consistently on social media. If you can do videos, do videos. A lot of people don't like to do videos because they're afraid, that, oh, what if they, think I look bad or whatever. I mean, take me today as encouragement for you, to show up no matter what and get on camera, because with video, you connect with people, and people do business with people they know, like, and trust. And when you do video, you develop relationships with people. They feel like they know you. I have thousands of people that they know me, they like, they trust me because I'm real on my page. And, I share, I'm authentic, and I tell them what's going on, and they begin to like, know, and trust you. And when that happens, they are more likely to want to do business with you. They're more likely to buy from you. So you definitely want to do video. I think it's that Hollywood effect, like you may have an actress or a singer, that you like, and you feel like you know them in a way. You're like, oh, I feel like she could be my friend. Like, I know her. I know who she's married to. I know what she likes because I follow her and I've seen all her movies or whatever it may be. So social media gives you a little bit of that Hollywood effect, and not in the sense of being famous, but in the sense of people that don't really know you personally, they feel like they have a relationship with you through social media, and that can really explode your business. I'm not very good with follow-up. Okay, that's not something that I do. It's not my strength. I never try to convince people to join me. I always say that somebody who needed to be convinced is somebody who still has that original opinion of whatever it is that you're doing. So I don't convince. I don't follow up a ton. It's like, hey, do you want it? No, next. Hey, do you want it? No, next. There are 1 billion people on social media every day. Yeah, 1 billion. Do I really need to go try to convince somebody to do this with me? No, I don't. And I would rather personally, because I'm very much into reaching out to people about the business and not so much leading just with products. So when I'm reaching out to people, I'm very much focused on finding network marketers, because I don't want to run into people that are like, oh, is this a pyramid scheme? Like, I'm like, oh boy, I've been doing network marketing for so long. I'm kind of past that stage where I want to deal with people, asking me if it's a pyramid scheme. So I don't do that. I just reach out and reach out and reach out to new people. And I show up for my people, because I also, one of my big biggest pet peeves in the industry is the fact that, I want to call them, they love to create landing pages, throw people against the wall and see if they stick. And that's my biggest pet peeve. So once you join, I'm with you. Like, I'm going to show up for you no matter what. I can be exhausted. I can, I've been on Zooms for 11 hours some days, but I'm going to show up for you. So as you're beginning to build your team, show up for your team. Don't just bring people in, then hope they stick. And I think that's the problem with the platinums on my team that left, is that some people are very good at recruiting, but they have a really hard time leading. They need to develop leadership skills. They have a really hard time training and helping people to become leaders. And that's what this business is all about. Do you want to be really good at it? Don't just recruit people, but help people to develop into a leadership position, because good leaders, they create more leaders instead of creating followers. And I think when people are good at recruiting, but they don't know how to help people become leaders, then they quit because, yeah, because they see people quitting and then they quit along with the people. In the meantime, if you would have helped them, they would have stuck around. So that's all I have for you guys today. I love you. I love this Live Good family. I appreciate you. For those of you that had been praying for me, thank you. Praying for my husband. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate you guys so much. And anything you need, I would do anything in my power to help anybody in this company to go all the way to the top. I'm very passionate. I'm definitely married to Live Good. I'm very passionate about what this company has done for so many people around the world. So you guys can definitely count on me. Thanks for all the love, guys. Thanks for all the love, in hitting diamond. I was overwhelmed with the amount of love that I got from you guys. Like, I've never felt so loved in my life. And now I'm reading the messages here as they pop up. Thank you, all of you. And back to you, Des. I'm going to look at some of the messages here. I love you guys, and I appreciate you.
Oh, well, guys, first of all, drop the fire in the chat. And let's say again, congratulations and thank you so much, Trish, for allowing us to hear from you. And especially after, you've been through some stuff. I've witnessed some of your obstacles that you have gone through, just going to Diamond, knowing that you've actually were so close, and then the people who were actually on your team were also so close they probably would have made Diamond even before you. And again, here we are today. It didn't matter. You made a decision. And I love the fact that she said that, guys, about the word decision. My mom taught me this a long time ago about the word decision. She said, what do decide, suicide, homicide, and all of those things have in common? Do y'all know what those all things have in common? They all end in IDE, right? But they all mean to something like fatal, kill off, okay? So when you make a decision, that's what you need to do. You have to kill off all other alternatives. Make a decision that no matter what, you are going to go do your Live Good business. You are going to make it happen. You're going to get the diamond, or you're going to get the gold, or you're going to get to whatever it is, whatever your goal is. And nobody else, their why, their reasonings for why they quit the business or why they can't do what they got to do, it has nothing to do with your why. Make a decision today. Make that your why to go forward and do what you got to do. And I'm going to take my hat off to Trish, because she did not let those two platinums that she saw, she knew they were close. And those two platinums really should have been diamonds. They will be collecting the diamond bonus today, and they would have made it before Trish. But Trish hung in there, stayed in there, and guess what? Here it is. The results are in. She wins because she didn't quit. We all know what they always say. The only person that fails and they lose is because you quit. You can never, ever lose if you.
Yes, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I hear you, Tim.
Listen, Trisha has me in tears right now. She totally gets it.
Yes, she does. Gets it, gets it, gets it. She doesn't have an ego. She didn't let the egos get in the way. Like she said, she mentioned that was another thing that I want to recap that she mentioned. She talked about the egos, which is so true. A lot of
And
people,
when that
ego,
group gets in the way, we gotta let it go, man.
yes.
This company here is changing lives. Get to help to repeat it till diamond.
Tim,
I
you
want to
got
turn
some
it back
back.
to you, but man, I am jacked up right now.
Tim, you got back. Yeah, mute that phone out because I hear it's a
No,
feedback.
that wasn't me. That's somebody else.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I hear some feedback. Something.
What's up, boys and girls?
Somebody has some feed. Oh, look what we got. We got the awesome Nauder on the phone.
Can you guys hear me? Or am I connected to the dumb car still? Hold on.
Okay.
Hey, not
Dumb
a.
cars.
You just hear Trish. She is a beast, brother.
You guys are killing it. Can you hear me?
Yes, come on
Bear
out.
with me.
Yes. I hear you. Go ahead. Well, we got Nauder from marketing, our director of marketing on the phone. Yeah, Nauder.
And a co-owner of the company.
Yes, definitely. We want to bring him up so he can also say something. You want to say something, Nauder? Because I see you waving. Okay, well, you're actually muted out, so I can't really hear. Oh, okay, he muted out again. But I'm glad you came on board to hear this call to this evening. I mean, this afternoon, and I'm glad that you were able to show up
Can you
for
guys hear me
Trish
or no?
Costa, who is
There he
our
is.
newest diamond. Okay, I
There he
can't.
is.
Nada, you are still muted. I hear your mouth moving, but you're still muted. Okay. Well, hopefully we'll hear from Nada if he can come back because he disappeared. But as I was stating about the egos, guys, you have a lot of people who want that upfront money, and that's why they go into these different companies and reinvent or recycle, should I say, the teams so they can get the upfront money, and then they're off to the next and off to the races to go into something else. Again, that's what she was talking about with these, people with these egos. They're quitting and they're always looking for something else, because maybe they are not, the highlight or the person that's in the front. Sometimes you gotta ignore the noise. You don't have to always be up front. I always tell people to just get low and grow. Put your head down. Ignore what's going on around you and make it happen. Because that's exactly
But
all you need to
what
do.
I love about Nauder is he's gonna call it as it is. This is not a game, guys.
Yep. It's
This
not a
is the
game.
real deal. Get to, help to, repeat that till diamond. It's just that simple.
That's right. Ignore all the
It's
other
not
noise.
only.
No, Nauder, I think Nauder dropped off because I can't see him anymore. Kelly, you see Nauder? I don't see him anymore.
Yeah,
When,
I'm trying to get him back.
Yeah, I don't see him anyway. I don't see him anymore. Kelly, you have anything that you want? I know you out there in Vegas, and we want to make sure that we get everybody out there to Vegas. All roads are leading to Vegas, guys. If you have not gotten your ticket, do so. Kelly is out there. They're getting everything together. So, Kelly, any updates or anything you want to share besides get their tickets? The amount of years that she's gotten paid already, right? From Live Good, it would have took her 12 point something years to make that just on her teacher salary. Now, if that's not one to grow on, I don't know what else to tell you. But guys, we got something special here with Live Good. I want you to run with it. Like I said, we're in our second wave. Take this thing like it ain't like it is the next Amazon. That's what I tell people. Listen, if you're familiar with Amazon, you're familiar with Costco, you're familiar with Netflix, you know how those things operate. Guess what? Let's take this thing and run with it because Live Good gave us the opportunity. They gave us the opportunity to share it, and they are willing to share their profits with us for doing that. Costco, I am a member with Costco. They didn't give me the opportunity to tell you guys about Costco. And look at me now. I'm telling y'all about Costco free. I'm telling you, I have a membership with Costco, right? If you decide to go run in and go get a membership, guess what? I don't get a dime. And they didn't never offer us that opportunity either. But Live Good simply gave us that opportunity. Amazon, Jeff Bezos, if he came to me right now and said, Desiree, you're doing such a great job with Live Good, you know what? And he said, and I need you to now share Amazon with some of your friends and relatives. I would have to turn Jeff down and say, Jeff, you know what? Thank you, but no, thank you. You should have told me that when you first started. Because guess why? My friends and my family members all know about Amazon. As a matter of fact, strangers, I can even ask a stranger, do they know about Amazon? They're going to say yes. So it's not an opportunity. Sorry, Jeff. But guess what? Live Good is. I can ask somebody, have you heard of Live Good? No, what's Live Good? That's a conversation. We have an opportunity. Run with the opportunity, guys. I can't wait to see each and every one of you in Vegas. I hope you have your ticket. If you haven't gotten your ticket, again, winners find a way. Figure it out. Find a way. Get there by all means necessary. You want to be in the place. You will get to meet and greet people like Kelly, Trish, Tim Miller, some other special guests. Oh, good. I'm glad she put the flyer out because I would hate to miss somebody. But again, all these wonderful faces will be there in Vegas. And I can't wait to touch and reach out and learn from each and every one of you guys that will be in Vegas. Those people who are not on this flyer, I want to see and reach out and meet you guys because there's so many more people in this company that have so much to offer. Because guys, it's just a phenomenon. Live Good has brought together so many walks of life, so many different leaders, so many different people with so many experience and backgrounds that they have to offer to Live Good. And I'm just so glad that we are a part of it. And I want to learn from everybody. So I can't wait to meet you guys. Hope to see you. Make sure you go to livegoodvegas.com. Again, livegoodvegas.com. By all means necessary, let's make it happen. If you are looking for a roommate or something, maybe put it out in the chat. Somebody else might be looking for a roommate. I mean, I'm just saying, get in those chats and put it out there. Maybe, you can split the cost, but by all means necessary, make it happen. Winners find a way. With that, I want y'all to drop the fire in the chat for Trish, our main speaker in there, and also give it up for our Diamond Kelly. We got 2 diamonds that spoke to you today. Next week, stay tuned because I heard we got another special guest that's coming up next week, and I'm so excited to bring them up next week. Be here Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern. Get your teams on the call. With that, this call is officially over. I'm sorry it went over a little bit.
Recording stopped.
Let's go. Put the fire in the charts for all of the speakers today.